I always told people when I knew my time was up on Broadway, I was like, I'm gonna get a TV show. I wanted a TV show. They're like, you're gonna? It's like, yeah. I always tell people, I'm gonna move out to LA and audition. They're like, okay. But I didn't end up doing that. I actually stayed in New York. I did another Broadway play called Painted Rocks at Revolver Creek. Then after that, I got the audition for Stranger Things. Well, it's not, during Lion King, I've been doing TV shows here and there, like guest starring roles in Law and Order. What Would You Do? I was on Shades of Blue, Blue Bloods. What else? A lot more. Forever. It's a whole bunch of other TV shows. But then I got the audition for Stranger Things, and I remember auditioning for it. It was a long process. Then I got a self-tape to do. I had a self-tape to do. I think about 3 self-tapes to do at my house. Then I went to New York City for about 4 auditions in weeks' time. Then they called me out to do a chemistry read. And I met Finn, who plays Mike on the show. And I met Noah, the guy who plays Will on the show. And I did the chemistry read with Finn, who plays Mike. And they just wanted to see the chemistry between the cast, and because Mike is one of the main characters from first season, just to see our interactions with him, and just to see if we could still hold that acting ability from when we auditioned on the self-tape. So I remember doing that. Then a few days later, I got the call that I wrote Lucas. Yeah.
Yeah, so speaking of Lucas, talk to me about your character, Lucas Sincalir.
Yes, Lucas Sinclair is one of Will's best friend, the kid who goes missing. The whole show is basically about a kid who goes missing, but it's not like a kidnapping story. This kid, he goes missing into thin air. Like, you don't know. Like, he's not even in our world. He's in another dimension. And I'm one of his friends that come and go and look for him. He's one of the skeptical ones. He's the one that's very determined to find his friend. He's the real one. He's the one that doesn't. He's not the one that gets distracted. He's always one. From the beginning, if someone tells him to do this thing, he won't get distracted. Nothing will distract him. So.
How close do you feel to this character? I
feel pretty close now, since I defend Lucas as much as I can, because he is me and I'm the one who portrays him. We favor each other in certain ways. We do look alike. We're both African American. We're both pretty good looking, so. And I think we identify on certain things, but some things we don't. But I love Lucas, so it's cool.